Boom. Thank you. Here we go. Alright, so let's do this. Hi, everybody. Bear with me. Hi, spirits. No, just making sure I share out the live properly. Raw fever? Yes, July. There we go. Shared out the live. Got affirmation cards. Oracle deck. Hi, everybody. Oh, hey, what's up? Let's see what we got. Q on Twitter, welcome. This is the Twilight Live. Sometimes if it's slow for the earlier live free stream, it gets pretty busy in Twilight Live. And sometimes if it gets really busy in the earlier streams that I do, it gets really like slow in the later one. This is a fun one. What about 10 o'clock? I'm only going to be here for an hour. So once it gets a little busier in here, if anybody would like affirmation cards, I do the affirmation cards of mind, body, spirit, oneness, and then I do oracle. And then I post them later when I'm able to, generically. I don't say whose they are, I just post them, and then whatever resonates with others, and there you go. But during the live free stream, I tell people who it's pulled for, what it says for them. Job. Yeah. Like the live, share the live, get it out to more people. I'm going to be here for at least an hour. It said something about 5:10, so we're almost 5:10 in this live. It just started, so they were correct. 5:10 at Mountain Standard Time. Yeah, so share the live, like the live, get it out to more people. This is a holistic live, so I'm going to read it. It says, "Welcome to Samuel Spirit Radio Spirit Boxes Live free stream. No drama or bullying allowed. Allowed is spelled correctly. I'm all about words or spells. They're words within words. Even with the spirits, please do not argue with them either. Thank you and have fun. Like the live, share the live. Let's talk to spirits. Be inspired by affirmation card pulls and more. I do oracle card, starseed oracle cards as well. Now on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, between about 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sometimes if I start a little later, I go for about an hour. Sometimes longer. Also, surprise lives anytime I choose or is asked. Joy and thanks for being here. Bless you all. Now, I normally allow people to come up if they're able to, but I'm on Restream because I'm actually streaming on YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok all at once through Restream until I get a better device and until TikTok is able to be downloaded on my new device that I have to wait. Kisses to you, Kiss. All about good vibes and healing vibes. All about authenticity. I am a holistic vegan, but this is not a debate live or a drama live. It is a healing, informative, mystic, and talk to spirits live.
Grows up.
Grows up.
Takes
part.
Can.
Hey, Diane.
It's good. How are you?
They're saying, how are you? They're talking to you, Diane. They recognize you. And they said you're saying that you're good.
Nice to meet you. Speak. Please go back.
Yeah, they right when you came in, they knew exactly who you are. They're like, oh, we recognize you.
You'd already. I'm really. What time?
I'm also, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am about spirituality, not religion. I am an ex-Mormon. I have to put that out there.
Nice play.
But again, this is a holistic talk to spirit boxes live. I do have tuning forks, but I usually use that in my earlier live streams. I also have a bowl that sometimes the spirit box will say, do the bowl. Different code phrases that get me to do the bowl.
I'm good.
Uncle? So do I, Uncle. It said, so do I, Uncle. I don't know who that is.
I heard you.
They said, I heard you. Are you talking to me or one of them?
Oh, great. Oh, no.
Oh, you want to do the ball? Okay.
I need a drum.
You want the doll. Here we go.
You.
This is a 528 Tibetan singing bowl. It was created by monks and nuns according to a paper I got when I got it. Has water in it, goes to the field. I'm all about water studies, vibration, frequency, sacred geometry, and everything is energy. 369, Nicholas or Nikolai Tesla. Knowledge of 369 is answers to the universe, as well as 2. So I bring up knowledge of rune code knowledge, angel number knowledge, and more. Because they all connect to 369 modalities. I don't disbelieve or believe in the spirit boxes or anything I bring up. I question everything, but I've noticed that there might be something to it. I think this whole world's a Truman Show Matrix world, personally. But regardless what realm we're in, I choose to be the healing and knowledge in it of cause and effect, water study, science knowledge. Cause and effect, healing science, holistic, full body. I also do self-care, self-love, self-worth knowledge. And I have tons of things I can post and share and switch the background to see other backgrounds of other information I have. Know a lot more than most people are aware. And if you're inspired or aware, you can ask me and I can see if I can show you what I'm about. If you're listening to your heart might tell you something of what to ask me. Sometimes the spirit boxes will tell you what you're thinking and say, yeah, you should ask him. Bring it up. I know info on blood types and connection to purpose is based on certain lore I got drawn to and more. Days. What about days? They keep saying wedding and days.
I'm
So confused with what they bring up sometimes.
Explain.
I also have Indian music in the background because it has 432 hertz in it, embodied in the music. It's really cool. And sometimes the spirits love me to have the music on.
He's married. Everyone.
Who's married? They said he's married. They're bringing up he's married to someone. And it. Do you? I'm not married, spirits. I don't know what you're talking about.
August.
What about August? You saying I'm going to be married by August? Or are you talking to someone else?
What? I don't know.
I don't know. And then they said 3. Hold on. But they turned it off. That's a lot of energy. April will know. Oh, you're saying in April we'll know? They said they don't know, but in April we'll know. That makes a lot of sense. And the lights just flickered in my place as they said that. Wow. That's cool. Wait, so you're saying...
Went out to dinner.
You know, to the... so you're basically saying by next... You're an A-blood? Yeah. So A-blood are the ones that inherit or have connection to the original, according to the lore of Floyd knowledge of blood types. I'm going to be negative blood. So each blood type has a certain thing according to people like that are brought up stuff. Back in 2020 is kind of gone now. You can't find it very much. There's different people and different communities that people don't always agree with or go for. And I don't agree or disagree with the knowledge. I just got drawn to it, and I kind of agree with some of it. Hi, Isabel. So A blood type is A blood type is the original beginning of the garden people. And then the O bloods, they show up during the Atlantis lore. Now this is just for entertainment purposes only. Thanks, spirits. Spirits love it when I bring up the blood type stories. They're like, "Oh, Sam, you're awesome." And Aslan did come in. Is Aslan still around? He came through a time sub earlier after my live. He came at the end of my live. Aslan showed up. He does take part.
Kind of.
And so he's supposedly, I want to say that's the correct name. He's supposedly the first king of Atlantis. And so, anyway,
Houses.
mostly, yeah. So he had some different connections, but that being, um, he'll come through time slips and other stuff through my life. It's so weird. But we're talking about veganism and things.
They're not.
But the old blood showed up when Atlantis began. And so the A's and the O's kind of mixed there. The divine blood didn't come until like after the fallen angels and after the loud angel connection. Yeah, usually by Enoch or Enoch time frame. And then that became Jacob's line or Isaac and Jacob's line connected to Enoch's line. Yeah. You're aware? Yeah. So that's when the negative blood type came, and that's when the B blood started. Yeah. Which is connected to my blood type. So the divine blood type started with the B blood type connecting with the A blood, making the perfect balance.
Sorry.
Yeah, it would have been the feline beings. So the feline beings showed up after Atlantis, and they mixed in, and so I would say that were they basically, yeah, Enoch and Enoch. It was the fallen angels, the Nephilim, and then there was a line that was allowed to intermix that made Enoch and Isaac and them, because they had weird color hair or skin that was different their ancestry, and it freaked them out a little. It was because it was in lore allowed by source to come through their line so they could conquer the other lines, so they could balance out what happened. So there were supposedly angelic beings that were allowed to give their blood, and there was ones that weren't. So the loud ones didn't turn into giant beings as much. That were dangerous and uncontrollable. The ones that were fallen ones, the Nephilim, bad Nephilim, they were the ones that fell and tried to take over mankind and want to take down Source. And so it's like, there's several different stories out there. Do your own research, decide for yourself. This is just for entertainment purposes only.
Two.
This is not a religious live. I'm about spirituality. I'm for unconditional. I'm not conditional. I'm not for religion. I'm for spirituality. I used to be in a religion. I'm not for that. I'm for unconditional love, not conditional. So I'm about water studies, Brett Braden, Bruce Lipton knowledge. So this is not a debate live or a drama live. This is a healing, informative life, holistic being life. A lot of people wonder why I bring up this stuff, and I have all of this stuff to counter any other connective information that someone tries to bring up. Because one of these subjects always scares other people off of different belief systems or ways of thinking. Because I'm all about being authentic. So I have a combo of subjects that I embody as one, as a balance, that helps me be protected from all the trickster ones on all sides. I've dealt with stuff. I've dealt with a neighbor who was doing dark witchcraft next door, or had had a spirit board mat in front of it, but then she was into some trickstery stuff. She was good for the last week before she left, and then there was an altercation between her and another neighbor, and she got kicked out. And so as soon as I started doing the frequencies with the spirit boxes, all these amazing things happened to protect me. And a lot of neighbors, ever since I've been doing this, have calmed down. They're nicer, they're friendlier, and I've been able to protect myself from others coming after me as much as they have. Or I also got inspired to do certain things to protect my atmosphere, no matter how popular or unpopular I've gotten. Hey, Twitter, there's a lot of you this time. Welcome, Twitter followers. There's a ton watching me on Twitter. Bless you all. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see any responses from you Twitters, so you'll have to privately message me. On this particular live free stream, I do affirmation cards and more. I'm Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits through Spirit Box. I'm also a holistic vegan, but this is not a debate library drama live. I'm just about holistic knowledge. I'm bringing up blood types today because someone has asked. So A blood, they are the beginning. B blood is connected. There's B negative blood, which is the cat dragons, which I'm a B negative blood, which is the divine master healer or water essence. O bloods, you are the master manifestors. If you are O negative or an RH, O positive or O negative, you are a divine master booster, or not master booster, master manifester. So the O bloods, you are fire essence. If you are an O negative, you're a divine fire essence. You are the master manifester. You're the destroyers or builders, according to the lore. So the B negative bloods, we heal the plans that the A's have. The A's give us the plan for New Earth. We heal the plans for New Earth and boost it. We are the Blue Lantern Corps that give it over to the Green Lanterns to then create and build the new Earth. The AB negative or AB positive, you are the Grail line. AB positive, you're not unless you're R8s. If you're an R8 AB bloodline, then you are in essence an O negative with the AB. But if you are an AB negative, you are the Grail line according to lore. O negative, you are the field. You are the divine field. You feel like you're everybody and you act like you're everybody and you think that you're everybody. So you are a little bit fiery and you're always thinking that you know better than others. And the AB negatives use you to destroy or be used as their soldiers or destroyers or creators. So sometimes you overheat yourself, so you need to get with the B negatives so we can boost you. If you're around the B negatives and you treat us right, you'll get miracles. If you treat us wrong, we will push you away, O negatives and O's. We don't want to be burned by you. We are water essence. We will take out your fires. But if you try to control us, your domination, it won't work. The B negatives, we are the mediators. We get the A's and the O's to work together. But B's, we are supposed to be with the A's to create the Grail line. According to the spirits, they say it doesn't matter anymore. We've already connected enough AB negative bloodlines of all sides that New Earth is already in place and it's here. And that's what's happening right now. Some of you are already in that realm because we just went into the snake year. And the snake year is the wisdom, the light and wisdom year for the year of the snake. There's a lot of that. And this is the good snake, not the bad one. These aren't the bad ones. These are the good. This is the good connection. But the bad ones are going to try to take control. The good ones are fine. It's going to be a split. You're going to see some weird stuff. Between now and April and by July or August, raise your vibes up and you'll counter and you'll be able to bring in the right connections. That's the plan. Anyway, you can look up different lore and be drawn to it like I have. But that's up to you. This is just for entertainment purposes only. You want me to bottle them all? If the spirits are saying, let's bottle you all. So I have a 528 Tibetan singing bowl to the right of me. It's for repair DNA and miracle DNA. It was created by monks and nuns, according to a paper I got when I got it. There we go. A lot of stuff. Thank you, Diane. I'm tired now. Don't forget the song. Put your spin on it.
What are your
Oh yeah, the song that I have when it does it has 432 on it. So the Enya song has 432. 432 is for miracle tone of nature. It's connected to sulfito frequencies. Let's just make sure that the
in the morning.
yeah, I think it's a little quiet right now. That's heard. Okay, anyway, so if you have any questions, the way that you can get the questions answered, Twitter, is you'll have to message me on Twitter or find me on TikTok. I'm Samuel Spirit 12 on there, and you'll see me with the white hat. And I'm all about rune codes and more. But if you're not able to get on there, I'm also on YouTube. But all my links are mostly on there. But I'll try to post some links on Twitter so you can see it on my page there or channel there. I am on, yeah, YouTube is just so that I can share the video of the whole live easier to all other platforms. Also on Telegram and other places. It's really interesting because it looks like even though today Twitter's not as busy right now, I think people are in other people's lives. It's busy on, I mean, on TikTok it's not as busy, but Twitter it's getting a lot busier than it normally does, which is cool. So welcome, Twitter people. Or X, whatever you want to be called. I think it's kind of funny because in Supernatural they bring up agenda knowledge, and Metatron calls himself X. He calls himself Marv, but then he calls himself X. He says when he becomes Source, after he does what he was planning, he'll call himself X. That was really interesting that he would bring that up. They bring up a lot of agendas within all shows. Every superhero show, DC, Marvel, they always bring you up agendas before they're going to do something. So question everything. I don't agree or disagree, but they do hint things before they're going to do them. The different people to put it out there for the people. It's usually predictive programming, but just question everything. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, but this is my Twilight Live. I do affirmation cards on the side by request. You do, yeah.
Then work. No. A job.
Your job? I don't know what they're doing. And the spirits are responding to your energies. So anybody on Twitter or anybody watching, these are beings that are around you. And it's like a walkie-talkie to whatever's around you. I believe this whole world's a matrix so world. I don't believe or disbelieve in anything, but there is something to this. So they're explaining what you're saying and thinking, so I'm aware.
Don't know it.
But again, this is for entertainment purposes only. They said you don't know them. You have a new what? You have something you want to tell the people on Twitter? Or an X. Hi, child of the light. How's it going?
Almost.
Almost. They said pretty old. Almost. I think they're trying to figure out all of your energies first, of those of you that are comfort. If you're not comforts about this, just set boundaries. But they are saying that they're there for you. You'll be talking to people in TikTok. You already know how this works. But those that don't know how this works, you can either ask as if they're around you. If you're able to comment to me in any way, I would be able to read those comments and tell you, but there's no way for me to read comments on Twitter, unfortunately. They have no plug-in for Restream for me to do that yet. I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok right now. Twitter X.
Morning.
About vote warning. It's about mourning.
It's not really.
It's not really sireny. They said they heard that. They says it's okay. They said they're with you. Oh, I wouldn't do a mirror. If they ask you to do a mirror, reflections of water or mirror is a reflection of the show, of the soul, so they can see you and be aware of what you are. But any reflection of your TV or of a window or anything of water, they'll see you through that anyway. So just be aware.
Water. Albright.
Albright.
But I
Yeah, the water. Yeah. Aubrey. What about Aubrey? They keep saying Aubrey. Are they saying Audrey or Aubrey? I think they're saying Audrey. There's something about a flower. They love to bring up flowers to people all the time, but that sometimes relates. When you're talking to spirits, they're always going to bring up knowledge of flowers because they know that the tradition to give a soul things at a graveyard is flowers or gifts at their grave. I think there's a lore to that for some reason. It's Ephraim. I know Ezekiel's here earlier. There's something about I'm with them.
Right.
Right. There is a spirit named Seth that comes in now and then. And as soon as I said that, the other Seth took off that was in TikTok.
Excuse me. We win.
It's funny. Excuse me, what? We win.
40.
We're here 40. We're here for you, and they said something about 40. They said we're here for you 40. Yeah, I am 40. I just turned 40 on the 18th, so they could be talking to me, but they could be talking to someone else. Coinship? They're saying friendship, coinship. What about a time slip? That do sound? Yeah, they could be talking to me. I'm not sure, child of light. They're bringing up pineapple. Oh, yeah, I do have pineapple right here. Why are you talking about my drinks? My golden pineapple raw kombucha? Yeah, all about holistic knowledge. You want me to read what it says? The enlightenment, words of enlightenment? Let's read it. It says, have hope, choose love, be the light.
Recieve.
And it says words of enlightenment. So that's for the pineapple one. They're saying they were standing next to it.
We left.
Before you left? Okay. But they must have.
I have. What's your?
Muhammad, bless you. Sam, what's up? Bless you.
What time?
I ate pineapple. Oh, cool. Child of light. What time is it? It's 5:41 p.m. There's also they also brought up a time slip. So someone came from the, what time did someone come from? The future or the past? It's usually from the future sometimes. Wow. That was powerful energy.
Which from?
They said there's wits in the building. That's not good.
I
Oh, hey, Eos. Eos is a goddess of lore. I had to look some of these names up that come in. So Eos is supposedly a goddess that is a horse that also pulled the sun with three other horses in basically Zeus lore or whatever. But basically, it was a goddess that was cursed by Aphrodite to fall in love with mortal men. So there's like a double lore with this. And I want to say that they're the same connection somehow. So they're a goddess that can turn into a horse, takes part, and has abilities of both horse, and human stuff. Her daughter takes part. Anyway, but according to my live free streams of the past, she was pardoned or freed and ascended out of her curse because Aphrodite is now supposedly good or becoming good by being around me and others, and I've been helping different beings be good. I know it's kind of weird. And so I just go with it. I don't believe or disbelieve in it. I think it's entertaining. But basically, Eos ascended to a higher realm and was freed, and now that being comes around now. But they're no longer cursed to have to fall in love with mortal men, according to their lore.
Round.
It's pretty fun, though. Really busy day, but I wanted to say hi. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Isabel's really cool. Yeah, I know. Oh, and just so you know, Child of the Light and Diane, Isabel's, or Child of the Light, I think Diane just left. But Isabel is working, and so that's why she's been coming in and out. But she just messaged me. But she would be here if she could.
Why?
Your favorite, okay? Oh yeah, if anybody wants to do any form of debating veganism, you're not going to do that with me. I'm just going to tell you to go to challenge22.com. But I do have friends that talk veganism and inform you on it if you want to discuss it or whatever. But please be respectful to them. There's Kay Louise on TikToks, but they will block you if you're disrespectful. And she is one of my honorary mods here on TikTok when she comes in here and there. But I don't expect her to come in this as much. This is more of an honorary area for them to relax if they want to or need to or choose to. Um, but I'm always going to support them. And anything I receive in this live, I'm always going to try to give gifts or things to those wonderful vegan activists that are on her lives that she does. Her, Jolene, and Jolene's mom, Cairo. So those three are always going to need to be respected. If I hear that they are not being respected by anybody following me or connected to me, please change your ways and respect them. Regardless, they are. She has been on when I'm on most of the time, or they get on before I get on. And I do respect if anybody wants to debate, go to their live. Please support their live before supporting mine if you can, just so you're aware. They're doing a lot for the animals, and I'm always going to stand up for the animals. If you want to know any information, it would be challenge22.com. Yeah, but this is not a debate library drama line. This is just a spirit box. I'm a holistic vegan, but I'm also a spiritual individual, and today I was bringing up blood types and New Earth and other things. I'm about water studies, healing studies, vibration frequencies, sacred geometry, and everything is energy.
They're left.
Oh, people are gonna laugh, and they have the right to laugh. They have the right to be whatever vibe they're gonna be.
Cool.
I bring up map of consciousness and knowledge. But whatever they focus on, their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, they're creating reality for them and others that they care about, whether they like it or are aware of it or not. Some vibe science, water science. And what comes around always goes around. It's like karma, but different. What about book? Okay, so basically, B negative blood types, we are the cap dragons in the lore. So the O negatives, they're the fire essence, and a lot of the O negatives are dragon line. So that's something not a lot of people are aware of. But there's always good and bad of all beings. It's what you do with what your abilities are, not what you think you have to based on your ancestry or allegiance.
I'm with you.
It's all about the heart spark, I call it. Someone will come with birthday. Come on. Yeah, my birthday was on January 18th. I just turned 40. Who's in the building?
Well.
You in the building? Oh, if anybody comes around where I'm at, there are cameras and other stuff.
You speak.
So this is a government housing building, and it's got a code and everything, so I'm pretty much protected to a certain degree. But I have other beings protecting me as well. I've had them warn me about beings outside my place and different things happen. I've already dealt with abduction scenarios and other things, um, like mystical type stuff.
Store.
So I'm not afraid. I broke 13 bones my first year of life. I learned how to naturally heal. Um, I have what's called chem insertion. I learned from a blood doctor that worked in the Pentagon, saved my life, prolonged my life. I learned things that I realized people have the right to know about breathing, sun gazing, and more. That's why I do affirmation cards. I'm telling someone to be thinner. I said be better, be thinner. Yeah, if you become vegan, it'll help, especially if you do organic stuff. And you can definitely go to challenge22.com, and they have nutritionists, doctors. They have support groups, but do it for the animals. But they can definitely help you with that and your financial ability to afford. How to figure that out. It takes about 21 days to do a habit and other things. You can also talk to your DNA. You can talk to your cells. There's a lot of vibration studies, Om chanting, and more. Look up Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton on YouTube. Under 72 hours. Look up Greg Braden and non-medicine hospital healing. Under 3 minutes. I got drawn to all this stuff, and this started my direction towards food and veganism. But I learned veganism stuff a little bit before I started looking into that a little more than I knew what it was about. I did get drawn to that first, but then I didn't really think about it until I started doing a Theta Wellness in Sandy, Utah back in 2017, and then around 18 or 19 I caught on to things. And then about 2023 and 2024, I started doing things towards away from exploitation. But I've been mostly vegan for the food and for the animals, for the food part, since 2018 or 19. Started realizing things. You found a girl? Problem with? Oh dear. Okay. Sometimes it scares people off. People come into this lab, they're like, what is the background voices? And I'm like, oh, those are the spirit boxes. I use Spirit Talker, and I use Radio Spirit Box, and then I have a music box app that comes from it. So you can look at this back screen. These are the three that I utilize. That's why there's a back screen for this Twilight Life. I always have these on normally during my first earlier live free streams in the days. But sometimes I turn them off if I want to. You heard? People right. And book. They said, oh not, hope not. Dinergy. They said dinergy. Om. They said to Om. To get some energy, do some divine energy, do Om chanting.
I don't. I'll have.
That's what they're calling energy is divine energy. You just own chant. Yeah, they're all having.
Who lives in.
You could also say grace to the storms and stuff. Well, listen. Listen. You should give. They said you should give. Anyway, before I go, Child of the Light or anybody, I might finish my live at 6:10 today. If you would like affirmation card, let me know. Because I got in here around 5:10 or 5:05. Yeah, it was new. I got in here around 5:05, so I try to go for about an hour. I kind of want to relax and get ready for the next weekend because I got a lot I gotta get done this weekend, and I want to try to get it done as soon as possible.
Street.
Might do a surprise live this weekend. I haven't decided yet. But if I ever do a surprise live on a day that I normally don't, it'll either be later in the twilight or it's going to be around the times that I normally do my Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday live free streams.
You said finish it.
Miss you.
And she.
Hey, beautiful organics. I'm gonna be here for another 3 minutes. I was just speaking that I got a lot that I'm gonna be doing.
Similar.
But or as long as someone would like affirmation cards, I can do that before I go.
Food rest.
Twitter, if you want any affirmation cards, you're gonna have to comment me, or you're gonna have to somehow get into Restream, or find me on YouTube or on TikTok to send a request through those connections. Otherwise, you're gonna have to respond to one of my posts on Twitter, and you'll just have to hope that I see it. And you'll just have to say, affirmate me, please, and I'll do mind, body, spirit cards.
There. Hungry.
Cakes part there. You're hungry. Yeah, so anybody on TikTok, would you like any affirmation card pulls? There's only 2 of you. Usually I have like a pretty good amount. A lot of people are moving around to different platforms lately.
Presents. When?
So if anybody wants to talk about veganism, please support and go to Kay Louise, my friends, and honorary mod when they come in and support her live and info.
What's happened? I'll have a.
Yeah, if she's ever on, I always want people to go to hers. I'm not worried about people going to mine if they're supporting her. Or anybody else that follows me. If you have your own lives and you're on, I would always tell people if they're on, go support them too. You don't have to be here if you want to go help them. I care about everybody. Or I do self-care, self-love, self-worth focuses for myself. And I don't worry about what others choose to do or not to do. I do things genuinely for other people, authentic. Authenticity is the highest vibe. And then you add on to what other frequency you want to do. Joy is higher than love. When you're joyful, you're a higher vibe than love. Archangel Shamil and Haniel are actually the joyful angels, the heart chakra angels that are higher than love vibration. Joy is a type of higher vibration than love. It is a loving vibration. So when you do things that bring you joy authentically, genuinely, and not fake or facade, not just to fit in with others, but genuinely and openly, it's a higher vibe and it counters lower vibes.
Can't remember.
So authenticity and then doing joy or peace or higher than that is a good focus, and especially in water studies. You can look up water jar rice studies for that information on YouTube. You can also look up Dr. Emoto info on water crystal studies and information like that. You can look up Greg and Bruce Lipton knowledge as well. You can look up law of attraction knowledge, and they bring up sports program studies and info as well in their documentary. And they kind of hint stuff in Dare to Dream, the Secret Dare to Dream movie with Katie Holmes and that other guy that's in also Breakthrough. Kind of Christian based, but law of attraction connected stuff. Hi, Ruby and Keith. It's you. Thank you for liking the live. Yeah, so I'm going to be headed out in a moment here so I can rest for the day. I try to go for at least an hour, but if anybody wants any affirmation before I go, you just say affirmate me in the comments or I'm going to head out. I do mind, body, spirit, and oneness. It's like Law of Attraction, movie The Secret, documentary cards. But no one has to. It's free. You don't have to worry about it. It's just I just pull cards and I post them generically on my live.
I'm not.
Or on my channel on TikTok and anywhere else. I do 4 cards pulls for each person, and I just read them and post them generically on my live, and then I reshuffle them and re-pull them other times when I do these Twilight lives, or anytime someone asks.
Well.
Okay. I think we're at it. Thank you, Spirits. They said, Sam, you're awesome. I appreciate it. Well, I'm going to head out, Spirits. And everybody, thank you. I will be back on Monday from 1 to 3 p.m. or between 1 to 3. I usually start around 1, depending on if neighbors or others need me. Sometimes I'm later. But it's usually between 1 to 3 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I go from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. I try to come in around 5:30 or so. I'll post something if I have to do it later. But usually around 5 to 6 p.m. Mountain Time and 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. Sometimes I do surprise lives on any day. But it depends on what's going on. I've had a lot going on, more than I ever thought. I help people so that they can deal with their personal mood situations, and I've helped people worldwide so that have reached out to me. Thank you. They're telling some people to go to sleep. That's funny. Yeah, it's only 6:05 p.m. where I am. Well, take care. I'm going to head out. Grace be with you. Thanks for coming in, liking the live for all those that have. And bliss you and infinite, blissful, graceful twilight and infinite rising to you all. Take care. Take care.